Beyond comparison, finding your purpose and faith, have you ever felt like you're living someone else's life? Like you're following a script that wasn't written for you? That feeling, that gnawing disconnect between who you are and who you're pretending to be, that's what we're going to talk about today. I recently had the extraordinary privilege of interviewing Donna Collier, a woman whose very presence radiates authenticity and purpose. If you haven't encountered her work, you're about to discover why thousands consider her a lighthouse in the storm of comparison culture. Donna has transformed countless lives through her revolutionary approach to purpose finding, particularly for those who feel trapped in cycles of comparison and performance. Her gift isn't just wisdom, it's the rare ability to see people as they truly are while helping them envision who they're meant to become. What struck me most about our conversation wasn't just her brilliance, but how her journey illuminates a path many of us are desperately searching for, a path beyond comparison, beyond exhausting striving, and into genuine purpose. Today, I want to share what I learned from Donna because her message isn't just inspiring, it's revolutionary for anyone who's ever felt trapped by expectation, especially Black women who have spent years in survival mode. We live in a world absolutely obsessed with comparison, don't we? Social media has transformed our lives into curated exhibitions. We scroll through highlight reels while sitting in our messy reality. And somewhere between the likes and the comments, we start believing that success looks like someone else's journey. We're measuring our behind the scenes against everyone else's highlight reel, and it's making us miserable. But what if the greatest transformation begins when we stop trying to be someone else? What if the breakthrough isn't becoming a better version of someone else, but becoming the authentic version of yourself? This is what Donna Collier's wisdom taught me. True transformation isn't about becoming a shinier, more polished version of someone else's dream. It's about becoming the raw, real, purposeful version of who you were designed to be. When I asked Donna about the turning point in her journey, she didn't hesitate. Finding Christ, she said, changed everything. The rest is truly history. But this wasn't just a spiritual platitude. For Donna, faith became the foundation that freed her from comparison and connected her to purpose. Let me share with you three powerful stories that illustrate this transformation. Donna St. Louis, a business advisor who works with bold entrepreneurs, spent years of her early career striving to meet external standards. As a Black woman in entrepreneurship, she faced the double burden of societal expectations and self doubt. Every room she entered became a battleground where she had to prove herself worthy of a seat at the table. The mental and emotional toll was exhausting. But something profound happened when her faith journey became central to her identity. The shift wasn't just spiritual, it rewired her entire professional approach. She stopped focusing on proving herself and started serving others authentically. She developed programs that empowered others to embrace their unique calling, focusing on service over competition. The results were nothing short of transformative. Her clients reported not just increased confidence, but breakthrough moments where they finally embraced their authentic voice. Businesses she mentored showed measurable growth, not just in revenue, but in sustainability and purpose. She built an advisory platform supporting hundreds of entrepreneurs and became a feature speaker at major events for Black professionals. What changed? Donna St. Louis stopped comparing her journey to others and started embracing her unique purpose. When I grounded myself in faith, she shared, I found clarity and confidence in business that no amount of striving could give me. I stopped asking, how can I be like them? And started asking, what am I uniquely positioned to offer? This isn't just about religious conversion, it's about finding an anchor that's stronger than the relentless winds of comparison, something that holds you steady when the cultural current tries to sweep you away. Consider Dona Bertarelli, who inherited family wealth but found herself seeking deeper meaning beyond her bank account. Despite her material success, she faced skepticism when pivoting from corporate leadership to advocacy work. The world had a script for her: manage the inheritance, maintain the status quo, stay in your lane. But Donya chose purpose over expectation. She leveraged her resources for global good through philanthropy, inspired by strong personal convictions. She launched foundations focused on meaningful change rather than mere optics. Eventually, she became co chair of the Bertarelli Foundation and achieved international recognition for leadership in sustainability. In 2023, she was knighted by France's National Order of the Legion of Honor and broke sailing records while championing environmental causes. But more importantly, she set new standards for integrating legacy with values driven leadership. Her transformation wasn't about finding faith in the traditional sense, it was about anchoring her life around deeper convictions that transcended financial metrics. Then there's Donna Lim, who has spent 2 decades helping businesses thrive financially with an emphasis on stewardship. Early experiences witnessing financial hardship shaped her belief that serving others should come before self interest, a value reinforced after embracing spiritual principles more fully. As a woman advisor guiding diverse entrepreneurs through financial uncertainty, especially post pandemic, Donna adopted profit first strategies rooted in accountability and ethical service rather than pure profit seeking motives. Her approach wasn't just about balancing books, it was about aligning business practices with deeper values. Her clients report greater stability during economic downturns thanks to holistic guidance centered on integrity. Many credit spiritual grounding as key inspiration for their success. She's helped hundreds achieve sustainable profitability while building trust based relationships across industries. What these three stories share isn't just success, it's transformation through purpose. And that's what Donna Collier emphasized throughout our interview. Once you find your anchor, whether that's faith in Christ or deep conviction in your values, everything changes. The comparison trap loses its power. The need for external validation diminishes. Your work becomes an expression of purpose rather than a quest for approval. But here's where many of us get stuck. We know we need to stop comparing. We know we need to find purpose. But how? How do we make that transition from striving to thriving, from surviving to serving? Donna Collier offered three powerful insights that I want to share with you. First, transformation through faith isn't just about spiritual awakening, it's about the profound personal and professional transformation that follows. When you anchor yourself in something greater than comparison, you find freedom to be authentically you in every area of life: your business decisions, your relationships, your creative expression. All of it flows from a place of security rather than insecurity. Second, embracing your unique path and purpose, especially as a Black professional or entrepreneur, frees you from the trap of comparison and empowers you to show up authentically. Purpose isn't found in imitation, it's found in authenticity. The world doesn't need another copy of someone else. It needs the original version of you. And third, staying ready, spiritually, mentally, and professionally, means you'll always be prepared to seize opportunities as they arise. Readiness isn't about anxiety, it's about alignment. It's not about frantic preparation, it's about faithful presence. I'm reminded of the African proverb, when the music changes, so does the dance. For many of us, especially Black women who've carried teams, raised families, held down households, and supported communities, we've been dancing to the rhythm of survival for so long that we've forgotten there's another song playing, the song of purpose, the melody of authenticity, the harmony of faith fueled confidence. This is what the soft girl era is truly about. Not a trend, but a transformation. Not weakness, but wisdom. Not giving up, but growing up into who you were always meant to be. As Donna often reminds us, softness is not weakness, it's a radical act of self love. And finding your purpose beyond comparison might be the softest, strongest thing you ever do. So, what does this mean for you? What if you're sitting there thinking, this sounds nice, but my reality is complicated? I want to challenge you with the same question Donna Collier posed to me. Are you living out your true purpose? Or are you simply following someone else's script? Take a moment, breathe that in, let it sit with you. Because here's the truth: comparison is the thief of joy, but it's also the thief of purpose. Every moment spent trying to be someone else is a moment not spent becoming who you're meant to be. What if today you took one concrete step toward aligning your actions with your deepest convictions? What if you stopped asking, what would they do? And started asking, what am I here to do? For some of you, that might mean reconnecting with faith that's been dormant. For others, it might mean finally launching that business that's been burning in your heart. For others still, it might mean setting boundaries that protect your peace and purpose. Whatever it is, know this: your journey doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Your transformation doesn't have to follow anyone else's timeline. Your purpose doesn't have to fit anyone else's expectations. I want you to leave here today with more than inspiration. I want you to leave with intention. I challenge you to identify one area where comparison has stolen your joy and purpose and commit to reclaiming it. Write it down. Share it with someone who will hold you accountable. Take the first step, however small, because beyond comparison lies the life you were born to live. Not perfect, not painless, but purposeful. Not easy, but authentic. Not like anyone else's, but exactly, beautifully, powerfully yours. The world is waiting for the real you to show up, not the version that's trying to impress everyone else, not the version that's exhausted from constant comparison, but the authentic you, anchored in purpose, freed from comparison, ready to make your unique contribution. As Donna Collier would say, find your anchor, embrace your purpose, and watch how everything changes. Thank you.